The next thing I'm going to do is compare the readability of Python to other programming languages. And we're going to start by taking a look at variables. Now, the first thing to remember when dealing with Python variables is that the variable name should be lowercase, and we should be using underscores to join two words in the variable name together, like so, where we have is underscore valid. Now we're equaling this to a boolean, and we're using true as that value. Notice that this boolean value has a capitalized T for true, and we should also be using a capitalized F for false. Now this is quite different to how PHP works. So if I scroll down here, we can see the example of PHP. We're using camel case in this case. So we have is and then a capital V for valid. We're also using a dollar symbol to denote that we are starting a variable, and we're also assigning this to the value of true, again another boolean. We're also finishing with a semicolon. So there's a little bit more involved with PHP variables. Let's take a look now at JavaScript. Now JavaScript includes scopes, and I'm not going to be talking too much about JavaScript scopes in this course, but we have let, we could have var, we could have const. We're also using camel case here, so is valid, and we're equaling that to the value of true. Now, we're also using a semicolon to denote that the end of the statement is as such. With Java and C and other strictly typed languages, we need to include the data type that we want to assign. So in this case, is valid, we're using a boolean. So in some cases, the data type will be capitalized or uppercased, but in this case it's just boolean. So boolean and then is valid and then true. So data type, variable name, and then the variable value, and then in some cases we need to include a semicolon as well. So let's just quickly compare these to the Python example. The Python example is extremely minimalist because we're only really doing three things here: the variable name, the assignment, and the value.